Hello everyone, we have learned a lot about the angles relationships. We have learned about the congruent angles, the adjacent angles, and the vertically opposite angles. So do you think we have more angle relationships? Let's see. We still have two more angle relationships. The first one is the complementary angles. So the complementary angles are the angles that when I add them, I find that their sum is 90 degrees exactly. So the complementary angles, if I add them, I get 90 degrees. Like in this example, I have two angles. One of them is 27 and the other is 63. If I add them, I get 90. So these two angles are complementary angles. Sometimes the complementary angles can be also adjacent, like here they are adjacent, and at the same time if I add their measure they will get 90. So these are adjacent complementary. I also have supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are the angles that I add them to get 180 degrees. So if I add them, I get 180 degrees. Like in this example, I have one angle 50 degrees and the other one is 130. If I add them, I can see that their measure is 180. So these are supplementary. Let's now learn how to draw them. So if I need to draw two adjacent complementary angles, like here XUY and YUZ, such that XUY equals 60 degrees, let's see how we can draw them. But before drawing them, let's find the measure of YOZ. So as I told you in the question, XUZ and YUZ are complementary. So XUZ plus YUZ equals 90 degrees. So if I need to calculate YUZ, I just write YUZ equals 90 minus XUZ. And I know that XUZ is 60, so directly I write this is 90 minus 60, which is equal to 30. Now I start drawing them as I used to draw the adjacent angles. I used to draw the first ray, I put the vertex, then I add the angles. But here, without adding the angles, I know that their sum is 90 because they are complementary. So I'm going to use the set square to make the outer frame of the angles 90 degrees. Okay, so this is the vertex U. Okay, and now I measure 60 degrees using the protractor. I put the 0 over here, I measure 60, I put point on the 60, here it is, then I join them. Because they are adjacent, so this is the common side, so this is UY. This was 60. So here it is X UY 60, and still here I have Z. YOZ, oh sorry, YUZ is 30 degrees. Okay, so here if I need to draw two adjacent supplementary angles, I have directly to think that these adjacent supplementary angles are adjacent and they have the same vertex and the common side, and they are supplementary, so their sum is 180. So from outside they form like a straight line, and here I can put the vertex. The vertex is G. First angle AGC is 120. I bring the protractor. I measure 120. I put a point. and I join them to make the common side. This is the common side. The common side is GC. So this is 120. Angle with 120 is the AGC. So this is A. And finally, this is E. Now to find the measure of the angle GCE, I need to remember that they are supplementary. So CGE plus AGC equals 180 because they are adjacent supplementary. In order to find CGE, I need to write it's equal to 180 minus AGC, so equal 180 minus 120, which is 60 degrees.